Hello, 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 hello. Hello, folks. Hello, one and all. Here's Rob. I'm here with you this afternoon, and it is a Monday afternoon, Monday evening, Labor Day, September the 4th. Week one in the NFL is coming up this week, and I'm not going to make picks every week. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it on select weeks, I think, if I have the opportunity to do it, have the time to do it. Uh, right now, I got the time today, so I figured I would come on here and give you my picks for the week. Okay, I've got the Lions, the over under, and I'm going to give you the outright winner as well. Okay, Thursday night we've got the Detroit Lions going to visit the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are a 6.5 point favorite. I think the Chiefs win this game outright. 6.5 points, too much. Too much. I like the Lions. Give me plus 6.5. The total of 54. Let's go over the total Thursday night. I think it's going to be a high scoring game. We start Sunday, the 1 o'clock Eastern games, and we start with the Panthers at the Falcons. The Falcons are at home, and they are 3.5 point favorites. I think that's too much. I actually think the Panthers will win this game outright. Take the 3.5. Panthers win this game, and the total of 40. They will go over the total of 40 in this ball game. Second game at 1 p.m. will be the Texans and the Ravens. Ravens are a 10-point favorite, and the over/under at 44 points. I don't like C.J. Stroud. Virtually any of the Ohio State former quarterbacks, I don't have a lot of hope, and I really don't have any hope here for this team, for the Texans here in this game. I don't think they have much of a chance. They're on the road, opening game of the season. The Ravens will come out. They will really, really show their muscle. They win outright. They will cover the 10 points, but will go under the total of 44. I don't see the Texans getting in the end zone at all in this ball game. Bengals and Browns. The Browns are a 2-point underdog in this game with a 47.5 total. Um, 2-point favorite, 2-point dog, not 2.5. 47.5. That's right. I like the Bengals here. Bengals win outright, and they're going to win by more than 2. So I'll take the Bengals. Let's take -2 in this ball game. Over under 47.5. I think that's a little low in this game. I think, what's up, Dwayne? I think it's a little low in this game. I think the Bengals cover this 2-point spread pretty easily in Cleveland. And on top of that, 47.5, they'll score the majority of it, probably 30 themselves. I like the Bengals big in this ball game. Next game we got is the Jaguars and Colts. Colts are a 4.5 point home dog this week, 45. And I tried to think every way in the world possible how in the world the Colts cover this week. I just don't see it. Anthony Richardson, his first ever game. He will be at home. It's going to be a ton of pressure on him. And then you get the Jags defense that's going to be putting a lot of pressure on him. I think they'll get at least 4 sacks in this ball game. I like the Jags. I'll give up the 4.5. They win outright by more than a touchdown in this ball game. 45 is a little high in this ball game for the over/under. I want to go under the total of 45 here in this game. Next game we got are the Buccaneers at the Vikings. The Vikings are a 6-point favorite in this game, 45.5. I like the Vikings big in this ball game. I think the Vikings win in the NFC North. I know a lot of people are really jumping on the bandwagon of the Lions. I think the Vikings have the talent. I think defensively they're going to be better this year. The Vikings easily cover the 6-point spread here. 45.5, a little much, a little high. Let's go under the total. We'll go the Vikings -6. We'll give the 6 up, take the Vikings, and go under the total of 45.5. Next, we got the Titans at the Saints. Saints are a 3.5-point favorite with the over-under of 41. And I think this will be a close ball game. And I think 3.5 is just that, a hook. And I think it's looking to get somebody. I'm taking the Titans right here. Give me 3.5 points. I'll take the Titans, and I'm going to go over the total of 41. I think the Titans will keep it close. I'm not sure they're going to win, but I think they keep it within a field goal game all game long. 49ers at the Steelers. 49ers at the Steelers. Steelers are a 2.5-point dog in this game, 40.5. And I think that's a little low there both ways. I think 49ers are the better team here. We're going to find out exactly what Brock Purdy can do on the road against a tough NFC North team. I think he will do well. I think they're going to score, and I think they're going to score pretty often here. I think they easily cover 2.5. I'll take the 49ers here and go over the total of 40.5 with the intention that I think the 49ers put at least 28 on the board themselves. All right, the Cardinals at the Commanders. The Commanders are a 7-point favorite this week with a 38.5-point total. The Commanders, I think, win this ball game, but I'm not sure they're going to be a 7-point favorite here. It's all according to what they can do with Kyler Murray. They usually have problems with running quarterbacks. They've been given a lot of trouble in the past. We'll see. I think the Commanders win outright. They do not cover, though. I will take the Cardinals plus the 7 here. Over 38.5. I think somebody finds a way to get in the end zone. I think the Commanders score at least 24 in this game. At least 20. I'm not going to say 24. Let's say 20. Packers and Bears. The Bears are a 2-point favorite this week, and the over-under is 44. I don't see this one. I don't see this one at all. I think the Packers are the better team. I can understand why the Pack would be favored, but you're going to get 2 points. Go on the road to the Bears, I'll take the 2 points. I think the Packers win outright, in fact. But if you're going to give me 2 points, give me the 2 points. I'll take the Packers. 44 is too much. 44 is too much. Go under that total of 44. Next, we have the Dolphins and the Raiders at the Broncos. The Broncos are a 4-point favorite at 43.5 points. The Broncos are 4-point favorites. Too much. I think the Raiders I think they can win this ball game. I think they're going to keep it within a field goal anyway. 4 is too much. 4 is too much. Plus 4, take the Raiders. 43.5. I don't think neither team probably scores 20 in this game. Let's go under the total of 43.5. Next, we have the Dolphins at the Chargers. Chargers are a 3-point favorite. 51 is the total here. I just don't have enough confidence in Herbert. They're the better team, I think, but will he keep the ball in their hands? I'm not sure. 3 points, you're going to give them to me. I will take the Dolphins in this game, plus the 3 points. 51 is too many. Both these teams are going to have problems, I think, scoring. In the red zone, you may see a lot of field goals. Under 51. Eagles at the Patriots. The Patriots are a 4.5-point home dog this week, with 45 being the total. Wait. You could double this at 9. I would still take the Eagles here. The Eagles, to me, are a double-digit win team, and they're going to beat the Patriots by double digits here. This is not a good place for the Patriots to start. Eagles win big here. And when I say big, they may put 35 or 40 on the board themselves. Over the 45 easily here. We will take the Eagles minus 4.5 over the 45 total. The Rams at the Seahawks. The Seahawks are 4.5-point favorites. 4.5, 47. I just don't see it. I understand Geno Smith was your quarterback last year. Geno Smith did a lot of good things last year, but that was last year. I think he's got a lot to prove, and now he's got a lot of money in his pocket. He's got a lot of pressure on him. The Rams, they're not expected to do a lot this year. Can they? I think they can. I think they can be a pretty decent team this year. I got them finishing second in this division. I don't think neither team has a winning record this year. Plus 4.5. Take the Rams. 47 to total, way too much. Go under the total. Sunday night football. The Cowboys go to visit the Giants. Giants are 3.5-point home underdog here, 46.5. I just don't think it's enough. I think the Cowboys here are the better team. I think they're more than a field goal better than the Giants anywhere, including in New Jersey. I don't think this is going to be probably not even a touchdown game. I like the Cowboys to cover 3.5, not a problem. 46.5, a little too much here for my blood. I don't think the Giants are going to score that much. Cowboys cover 3.5 under the 46.5 total. Finally, Monday night, the Bills go to visit the Jets. The Jets are a 2-point home dog with Aaron Rodgers in his first ever game in the AFC East. 46.5 is the total. I think this could be a all-out war here, and I just think that Josh Allen has more war pieces. I think he has more pawns, knights, and rooks than Aaron Rodgers, and including Aaron Rodgers. I don't think Rodgers is as good as Rodgers. Rodgers is as good as Allen. I think the Bills win this bit. I think you can win it by more than a touchdown, and I definitely think both teams will get the ball in the end zone. Take the Bills, give up the 2 points Monday night. 46.5 is not going to touch what these two teams put on the board. They may put 46 up in the first half. I think one team will score at least 30 in this game. Maybe both teams will, but I think the Bills will put at least 30 up. Bills minus a 2 over the 46.5 right there. So that's pretty much got this week's pro football. Now let's see if I can find the college football week 2 over-unders. Let's see if I can find it. If I can find it with the lines. All right. I want to just do the top 25. That's all I want to do for you guys. Okay, top 25. Obviously tonight I like Clemson. I like Clemson big in this ball game. I understand that. They're playing. They're playing Duke on the road. I don't care. They're going to win. They're going to win big this week. Okay, they're going to win big. All righty, here we go. College football top 25 picks. All right. College top 25 week 2 games. Let's try that. Maybe that'll be better. All right. Florida State's going to obviously climb this week after being number 8 last week. They had a big week for week 1. And let's see if I can get week 2 games up right here. College football week 2 lines. That's what I want right there. That's what I want. All righty. That's what we want. And I'm not getting top 25 now. That's it. That's my fault. College football top 25 week 2 lines. All right. Okay. I don't think is Wake in the top 25. I don't think they are. I don't think Wake Forest top 25 team. All right. Okay, here we go. Yeah, all right. I guess they are. Vanderbilt at Wake Forest. Wake Forest 11.5-point favorites at home. I'm not going to go the over under. I'll just take the picks here. Yeah. I like Vanderbilt in this game. 11.5 is too much. Wake Forest. They lost their quarterback from last year. He's on to Notre Dame now. I like Vanderbilt in this ball game plus the 11.5. Ball State at Georgia. Georgia 42-point favorites this week. Georgia's going to make a statement. They will probably put a big 55 burger on these boys. Yeah, I like their chances here. Sammy Hagar, I can't drive 55. I can't stop at 55. I think Georgia will score at least that. Take Georgia minus the points. Notre Dame goes to North Carolina State. North Carolina State is a 7.5-point dog. Notre Dame showed a lot. And I think they're going to be a very, very good team this year. Are they going to be great? I'm not sure they are Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan good. But I think they're better than USC. I think they're better than Colorado even is. I think they are top 10, a legit top 10 team. I think they can give Florida State one heck of a run for their money. And we're going to see. But Notre Dame, 7.5, I don't think it's enough. Give up a 7.5. Take Notre Dame on the road at NC State, at Raleigh. Utah at Baylor. Baylor, a 6-point dog. I can understand why. Utah is for real. Give up a 6. Take Utah. I think Utah could roll through this season 11-1 at worst. I think they could go undefeated this year. It could happen. Nebraska at Colorado. Colorado, a 3-point favorite at home. Nebraska, I know, keeps everybody within one score, but that does not mean they're going to do that against this Colorado team. Colorado was a buzzsaw this week. They ran through TCU like a knife through hot butter, and they're going to do that with Nebraska. They're going to destroy Nebraska. They may beat them by 21. Yeah, give up 3. Take Colorado. And Dion goes 2-0. Texas A&M goes to Miami of Florida. And Texas A&M, Miami of Florida is a 4-point dog at home here. This is a scary point right here for me. I really think this could be the unraveling of the A&M program right here, if especially for the coaching staff, if they lose this ball game. And I think they're going to go in it a little scared, and Miami is a fast defense. I think Miami covers this game. I really do. +4, take Miami. I think it should be a close ball game. I'm not sure they're not going to win outright, but I think they cover. I think they will take care of the 4 points right there and stay in range of A&M. Iowa at Iowa State. Iowa State, a 4-point dog at home. I'm scared here big time because Iowa, they were a 30-point favorite this past weekend, and they didn't get the job done. They're the better team. I know they are, but it could be a last-second field goal to win this ball game. Iowa State is a rowdy little bunch at Ames, Iowa, and I think they're going to give it. I think they're going to give the Hawkeyes all they can handle. Cross-state rival, Iowa State plus the 4. Take that one. Ole Miss goes to Tulane. Tulane is a 6-point dog here. And Tulane, they were a small favorite at home this weekend and won big. Ole Miss, we don't know what we're going to get here with this team. A lot of people want to say, well, if a team has played once, they have a huge advantage. What's up, Alex? And it can't be further from the truth. In the last 10 years, the team that played their first game against the team that's playing their second game is like it's like 63%. It's unbelievable. The team that played week one does not always fare well. And right here, I don't think they are going to fare well. I like Ole Miss in this ball game. They're a 6-point favorite, yes, but I think they're going to cover. I think Ole Miss covers and covers easily here. Take Ole Miss minus the 6. Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a 8-point favorite at home against the Bearcats. If you saw Pittsburgh play this week, they are a real good team. Cincinnati always has a good team show up. And 8, I think it's just a little too much. Give up the 8. Take Cincinnati in this ball game. Take the Bearcats in this ball game. Texas at Alabama. Alabama, a 7-point favorite at home. We know how close it was last year in Texas. You're not in Texas anymore, and you're not in Kansas anymore. You are in Alabama. Tuscaloosa is a different animal. And I'm going to tell you right now, Texas is not going to fare well. They're going to lose this week. They're going to lose by more than 7. Take the Tide. Give up the 7 points in this game. Oregon at Texas Tech. Texas Tech, a 6.5-point dog at home. I can understand why. Oregon is the real deal again. They have got some players. They've got a track meet all on the outside and at running back. Oregon wins this ball game big. Give up 6.5. Take the Oregon Ducks. Wisconsin goes to Washington State. +4. Washington State is a 4-point underdog in this ball game. And, this one is a little scary for me because you got to go cross country. Not west coast of Michigan like Mike Peterson wants to do. But Wisconsin's got to go all the way to Washington State. And it's going to be, kind of a short week because they're not going to be in classes today, obviously. I don't know what to make of this game. I really don't. I probably wouldn't bet it, but if I were betting it, I would take Washington State and I would take the 4 points. I think they actually could win this game outright. Wisconsin, maybe by a field goal, wins it, but I don't think Washington State +4 is good. Oklahoma State at Arizona State. Arizona State, a 3.5-point dog. Oklahoma State's a better team here. Yes, they're traveling to the heat of the desert. I don't care. Oklahoma State minus the 3.5. Take that one with a lot of confidence there. So, questions. We got Arnold. We got Alex. We got Dwayne. Where do you think Colorado should be ranked? I'm not sure they should be in the top 25 yet. Yeah, they're taking on TCU, but TCU shouldn't be ranked, which I'm hearing TCU is still ranked 25th. They should not be ranked 25th. I don't agree with that one at all. Colorado, give us one more week. Give us one more week. If they win this week, which I think they will against Nebraska, and they're going to be at home, then you put them in the top 25. This week, a little premature. Colorado was picked, by Vegas to win 5.5 games. Let's not jump overboard here. Let's not go over the side of the boat quite yet. They still got a long road to hoe before it's all said and done. But I think Colorado is better than most people thought. I think they're better than I thought. I went under the 5.5 total. I didn't think they would win but 4.5 or 5 games, 4 or 5 games this year. They're going to do better than that, it looks like. Colorado unranked, I think, is the right play. Once again, let me go through all my NFL picks of the week, over and unders, and I will Thursday night Lions at the Chiefs 6.5. Take the 6.5. I think the Chiefs win outright. I like the Lions to keep this ball game close over 54. I can't remember who else playing everybody, so let me get back to the NFL picks. All right. NFL Week 1. Okay. Bengals at the Browns. Bengals are a 2-point favorite. Take the Bengals here. I think they cover easily. 47.5. You go over the total. Texans and Ravens. Ravens are a 10-point favorite. Ravens a 10-point favorite here. Texans are they are a trash dump right now. Take the Ravens. Give up the 10. Go under the 44 total right now. Let's see who we got. The Buccaneers and Vikings. I like your Vikings big in this ball game. Vikings are at home. 6-point favorites. Give up the 6. Under the 45.5 total. Panthers at the Falcons. I like the Panthers here. Panthers are they're a road dog here against a Falcons team that is unproven in my mind. Take the Panthers plus the 3.5 over the 40 total. Cardinals and Commanders. Commanders, the first time almost in 3 years that they are 7-point favorites. And I think they win outright, but I don't think they cover the 7. Take the Cardinals in this game plus the 7 over the 38.5 point total. Jaguars at the Colts. Jags, 4.5-point favorites. I like the Jags here. They're on the road. Anthony Richardson, unproven rookie. We'll see what happens under the 45 total. 49ers going to visit the Steelers. 49ers, 2.5-point road underdogs. Give up those 2.5. Take the Niners. I think they're the better team over the 40.5 total. Titans at the Saints. Titans are 3.5-point dog on the road. Take those 3.5 points. I think the Saints win, maybe by a field goal or less. Take the Titans, 3.5 over the 41 total. Raiders going to visit the Broncos. Raiders, a 4-point dog. I take those 4 points. I will take the Raiders in this ball game. 43.5, way too much. Go under the total. Eagles at the Patriots. Eagles are a 4.5-point road underdog. 4.5 is not going to hold this team back. They're probably, after the first quarter, not going to see a touchdown difference. Eagles easily cover this game. The lock of the week. 4.5 points. Give it up. Take the Eagles over the 45 total right there. Rams and Seahawks. Rams are a 4.5-point dog here in this game. Take the 4.5 points. I like the Rams here. Maybe not to win outright, but Geno Smith, after getting that huge contract, can he go back-to-back seasons throwing the ball, 4,000 plus yards? I'm not sure he can do it. I'm really not. I'm not impressed with him so far. We didn't see a lot of him in the preseason. I think the Rams will keep this ball game close. Take the 4.5. Take the Rams under the 47 total. The Dolphins and the Chargers. The Dolphins are a 4-point dog here. I think the Dolphins probably win outright in this ball game. Dolphins plus 4. You're going to give me that? I'll take it. Plus 3. I'm sorry. Dolphins plus 3. I'll take it. I'll go under the 51 total. The Packers and the Bears. The Bears are a 2-point favorite. I don't see how in the world they're favored over anybody. I think the Bears and the Bears and the Texans are the 2 worst teams in the league. I would not favor the Bears over anyone, including the Texans. I think the Bears suck that bad at home against the Pack. The Pack will win this ball game outright. Take the 2 points that Vegas gives you here. Packers plus the 2. Under 44. Neither team together is going to put they're not going to put 44 on the board at all. The Sunday night game, the Cowboys at the Giants. The Cowboys are a 3.5-point road dog. They're going to cover that. The Giants, I still think they're a mess. I think they're last place in the NFC East. I think we're going to see the real deal with the Giants and the Cowboys. Cowboys win this big game. What's up, hobbyist? Cowboys win this game big. Give up the 3.5. 46.5, too many points. I think the Cowboys could score 30, but I do not think that the Giants even put 14 on the board here, go under the 46.5 total. And then finally, Monday night, we got the Bills going to the Jets. We got Josh Allen. We got Aaron Rodgers. The Bills are a 2-point favorite going on the road. I don't see a problem here. I really don't. The Bills are better offensively, defensively, and at special teams. I don't think the Jets keep this ball game close. I think it's a touchdown difference in this game. The Bills -2, give the 2 points to anybody you care to. Take the Bills in this game. 46.5 is not going to hold these two teams back. They may have that by halftime. I like the Bills huge in this ball game. Give up the 2 over the total. Hobbyist, Arnold, Alex, anybody like to come on here live with me right now? Would anybody like to? All I got to do is I can invite you, and I'm going to stay on maybe another 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So if it's anything you'd like to talk about, we will talk about it. Alabama this week, they won pretty easily. Carolina, North Carolina, how about that team? And it's people want to say, well, Spencer Rattler, it was not on Spencer Rattler. He threw for three Bills plus. He almost threw for 400 yards. He didn't throw any INTs. He had the better game. He had a better game than May had. But their defense, North Carolina's defense actually showed up at times, and they actually played well. It was really, really a breath of fresh air to actually see some ACC team take on an SEC team and actually have that type of success, and they really did. I hope you can hear me, guys. Happy Labor Day, Hobbyist. Arnold says, I agree with you about Colorado. Yeah, let's don't pull the trigger on those guys too fast. I think Coach Prime is doing a wonderful job there. I think they could be a top 20 program by the end of the year. Top 10, I think it's a little much. I think Colorado, if we see them play in somebody the caliber of Oklahoma, we'll know exactly what we got. Colorado against Texas, we'll know what we got there. But I think they can stick with them for at least 2 or 3 quarters. I'm not sure they can beat Oklahoma. Oklahoma has such a run and gun attitude. They really, really, really put it to a team this week. They put they may have put 70 on the board this week, and that's the offensive team of the week this week is the Oklahoma Sooners. Defensive team of the week this week. I almost have to give props to the Carolina Tar Heels this week. They gave up 17 points to a South Carolina team with Spencer Rattler throwing 3 Bills at them. That's tough. That really is a tough chore. So we'll see what happens there with North Carolina. We got my wife coming through here with the vacuum now. But we'll talk to you soon. All right, my lock of the week, the Eagles on the road against the Patriots. That's my lock of the week. If you can get that one and get that at a good price, get it. You can give up as much as 6. It may even go as high as 7. I still like it. 4.5, jump on it. Have a great week. God bless. Happy Labor Day to each and every one of you. And if you're listening to us in the car right now, don't forget, subscribe and like the video when you get home. Okay? Have a good one. Great talking to you guys again. God bless. And we're going to try to have some boxing on the air very, very soon. I hope you'll listen to me and watch me. Bye-bye.